Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Kevin.
And we are back with another exciting Destiny battle report.
BattleTech Destiny.
I love it. I love it. It's like classic. It's like Alpha Strike. It's got all of our favorite moving parts. So this is our fourth filmed battle report. And tonight we wanted to showcase some of the new rules we've got. We've been putting the wax, as it were, on the final product. And we've got some exciting new things tonight. Mechs, we've got some lighter mechs. We've got two full lances facing off, two full lances on each side, 8 on 8. So looking forward to really stress testing the limits of, how fast we can move with this system.
See a little bit of how the survivability goes on the lighter ones.
Yes, so few pips. So many mechs, so few pips.
Yeah.
So what do we got tonight, Kev? So we sort of retooled how the leadership secondary skill works, which Kevin and I have we've been back and forth on this for quite some time. But Kev had some good ideas. Basically, the leadership skill is a little different than guts and tactics because you basically spend the leadership to grant an effect, and we've sort of been working on
each point of leadership can be spent.
Yeah. Exactly. So we wanted to make the effects unique and meaningful, but not so powerful that it would change the balance of gameplay or that it would overshadow the other skills.
Right. And I think in our first iteration, it was more or less like a buff that you could extend to an ally with tactics or guts, but it just didn't feel...
It's very clerical.
Yes, thank you.
It
was the scroll of blessing.
It was indeed.
If you mean that kind of cleric.
That is, yes, it is that kind of, not like classic BattleTech clerical. Ooh, sick burn. So anyway, we've got basically two uses for the leadership skill. The first one is you can use it in the initiative phase to swap the order of any two units that you control. Yep. So if you remember, every unit rolls individually for initiative and they have an initiative count order. So, if my Zeus is going last and he's all banged up and I really want him to go, well, actually, if he rolls worse, right, and I really want him to go different in order, right, I can switch him with somebody else or something along those lines. The other usage is automatically rallying fleeing allies. So we have our morale system, which is based on, force withdrawal and crippling damage and all the stuff out of classic BattleTech. Some of that's also an Alpha Strike. So basically, if you fail your morale check, right, you have to sprint to the table edge. That's how we play that.
You can't shoot.
However, with this use of the leadership ability, when you spend a point of leadership, you can have the guy automatically rally. So in the next movement phase, they can act normally. They still have to withdraw because they're still withdrawing, but they can shoot and still participate.
Right. It falls back on sort of that raw rule. It's a 1 inch. You just fall back 1 inch.
Right.
You can shoot.
Yeah.
But you can't really advance. But still, to stay in the fight and fire for one more round, I think that's a big deal.
Thinking back to our battle report with Matt.
So we're going to test that out. I'm kind of excited because I like that it's very different. It doesn't take away some of the thunder, so to speak, from guts and initiative. They're still important to have for that flat bonus.
Yeah, right? Super important. And we also wanted to balance this so that you didn't have 4 dudes running around the table with leadership and nothing else, right? So I think this sort of hits that sweet spot. The other thing that we've been talking about extensively, and this was a bit of a debate on Patreon too, which I appreciated, was limiting how damage transfers. All right, so you can group weapons into ticks, and as we know in Classic, right, your damage transfers inward. So if you were to group enough weapons together, theoretically, as long as you hit, you could just instantly kill mechs, right? I mean,
fingertip to core.
Yeah, fingertip to core. I love that. That is basically what we were trying to avoid. So we have 2 sort of rules that we're implementing. And of course, you guys can choose to play with or without these. The first one is...
But you will play with them.
But you will. The first one is ticks are limited to 10 damage, which is a lot in this game. So that's like 2 ERPPCs on a single tick. And the fluff is like, listen, any more than that, I mean, you're running a lot of juice through a single interlock circuit. There's a lot of power being drawn on the mech.
CPU limit exceeded.
I mean, that's it. You just can't do it. But from a mechanics perspective, again, you're hitting one location with everything in that tick. So overloading a tick, while there is risk and reward, with certain weapons like ERPPCs that can hit really far away, it just can get abusive. So we thought that was an important limitation.
I think the Destiny rules kind of call that out, but indirectly it's like up to your game master's discretion. Never allow too many weapons on one tick.
Right,
so this is just kind of a way to enforce that.
Exactly.
You know,
for the
we all know Clan or PPCs are like stock. You know, they put them on like their cars.
It's like their house has an PPC on it.
It's like the front door. It's like their rings.
their doorbell.
The Amazon guy comes like. Anyway.
So that was the first thing, is the damage limit to 10. The second thing is related to damage transfers. When a tick hits a location, if it destroys the location, any excess damage is lost. So that sort of is...
Hits transfer in, right?
Yeah,
so you get the next hit, hits arm, it's not there, it goes to the torso. Right. Just any over damage does not transfer.
Yeah, and we thought this was important as we sort of play tested and thought about light mechs that really only have, like, I mean, I think the Wasp has like, 2 pips in the arm, 1 armor, 1 structure, like, and maybe 6 in the torso.
Yeah.
I mean, you would just, again, finger to core, like you touch it and it's dead. And we wanted to avoid that, and that I think for vehicles, for anything, well, vehicles actually, that's an advantage for mechs because vehicles, they have shared structure in this game. But I think it's important. I think it's an important rule. So we're going to try it out tonight. But speaking of mechs,
I think we're going to like it.
Shall we look at the forces, sir?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, guys, so there you have it. So we've got an exciting narrative for you tonight. As you saw, we've got my Atrean Knights in the Free Worlds League battling against the Lyran Commonwealth and their mercenary allies.
The Rexburg Rangers.
Kevin's
arch nemesis are back.
That's true. The blood will be spilled this night.
Our house units to pit against each other.
Yeah. So we were talking about the narrative, right? And we've got this is a planet Rexburg.
Yeah.
And on Rexburg, the Lyran Guard, they raided, they attacked, right? And they got stuck behind enemy lines. And now the Redstone Rangers are here to help bail them out. And the Free Worlds League, obviously sending in the Knights to kind of clean them up.
Yep. So we are trying to hold. We're going to do a modified version of Take and Hold.
You're seeing it here first, guys. This is a brand new Kevin brainchild. I'm excited about it.
It's kind of like a hybrid of Take and Hold and Seize Ground, because those were two ones we were talking about. But this one we're just calling Stronghold. It's just it's the working title at the moment.
Working title.
But it's basically taken hold with 4 objectives in a diamond configuration. All the same rules, just point accumulation based on the 4 objectives and holding them. So just try it out. It's a way to kind of spread things out with taking hold, because otherwise it always ends up like a mosh pit.
Yeah, mosh pit, exactly.
So, you know, it also kind of fits with the narrative, right? We have this sort of Central Park open area of this urban center, and this is where we're hoping for evacuation, holding the ground until our dropships can descend.
Beware.
Take us home.
My tiny little 20-ton mechs are coming for you, Kevin.
Yes.
Although there are some meaties. I think our biggest mech on the table is what, 55 tons, the Griffin and the Wolverine?
Yeah. But hey, they got some punch. I noticed, I was looking at it, a lot of them do more damage than they can take. So it's...
The lights.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying out, like you guys saw, I'm trying out things like the Assassin and the Clint. Although it is a 1-2, but like those mechs stink in Classic, and they're also not really great in Alpha Strike. I think they could be good here. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know,
and I got my Commando 3As, my Lyran shotguns,
my
as
God.
I call them.
They have no armor. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys. So listen, the action is about to start. So stay tuned. It is coming right up.
Sir, I'm picking up a second Atrean Knights lance coming in from the northwest.
Everyone, pull back to the city. I'll try to hold these Marik scumbags at bay. Where the hell are those damn mercenaries? Ah! Damn it!
Critical hit. Hip destroyed.
My hip's fried. Engine's critical. They got a lock on me. I can't hold it together. Ejected!
Strikers, we are getting out of here. Looks like today isn't our lucky day.
That's a big negative, Striker 2. Dock here, and I got Rangers 1 mile from your LZ. My dropship's ETA is in 4 minutes, so what do you say we go clear that park?
Understood. Moving into attack position.
All right, guys, here we are, Rexburg. Downtown Rexburg, Kevin. We got a cool little Central Park theme going. We got the fantastic hardware studios buildings along with some others mixed in here, creating this this area of doom. Now, Kevin's new mission working title, Stronghold. You can see there are 4 objectives placed on the map. The side objectives, right, meaning the ones on along the side of the map where we're not deploying, are 12 inches in. The ones where I'm deploying and where Kevin's deploying, those are 16 inches in from the edge. So it's almost like a little bit of a squished diamond. Perhaps did we say that as a rhombus? A rhombus, maybe. So anyway, so guys, the action is getting intense already.
It's going to be a rhombus.
Smoldering Lyran mechs on the battlefield. The Atrean Knights poised to move in. So guys, stay tuned. Turn 1 is coming right up. All right, guys, here we are. The Battle of Rexburg. Oh my God, the number of planets and lore in this game, it's fantastic. So anyway, Kevin and I coming in here on our respective sides. The Atrean Knights over there, the Lyran Commonwealth and their mercenary buddies on that side.
This feels like something out of a movie, right? It's like the forces on both sides kind of emerge from between the buildings. It's
Absolutely.
just kind of cool.
Absolutely. I do like this mission type too because, all objectives are hot. Mm-hmm. They're all worth points immediately. You know exactly where they are, and it does force you to kind of spread the table a little bit.
I think with lighter mechs, this is like a nice,
Yeah.
It's going to work well with it.
I think so. Okay.
Until I start blowing up, and then I'm going to talk about how much I hate this.
Well, speaking of hating things, I didn't like my initiative. You had some good rolls. I didn't roll great for my my forces here, but I'll tell you what I did. Not a ton going on. So on this side of the board here, I have my assassin sprinting in. He is the second in command. So just real quick to talk about that. So in our Destiny system, right, guys, there is a bit of a character building element to it. It's very simple to do. You get to assign skill points at the beginning of the game. Commanding officers and second in command basically get more points. Kevin and I just real quick, we're like, all right, everybody gets 4, XO gets 6, commanding officer gets 9 or whatever we decided. And then, there's skill levels for piloting and gunnery. And then, you basically assign points. So anyway, the assassin is my XO. He is sprinting up here. That's White Sun, by the way. It's his call sign. Fantastic pilot. So beware. That SRM2 is lethal when he gets headshots with it. He's backed up by the Wolfhound, the Wasp, and one of the Centurions. My commanding officer in this Centurion over here, and that's the Commando, Valkyrie, and Clint. I put the Clint on the outside here to get some shots down range. Now, I took the Clint 1-2, which is the AC-10 variant. Right now, kind of wishing I had the AC-5, although I think in Destiny they actually might be similar range profiles. So we'll see what happens here. I do have the Valkyrie and the Centurion both packing LRMs. I don't know. Kev, what do you have going on your side?
Well, it's kind of a nice even spread. My mediums are kind of running up the two highways, right? The two intersecting lanes.
Yep.
With the Centurion as well going up the middle. So they're kind of all evenly spread with the lights kind of intermixed between the two commandos taking the flanks, running up the alleys.
Those things are lightweight, but they pack a punch.
Just based on the mission and the layout, right? I'm kind of just evenly distributed across at the moment until things develop.
All right.
The Wolverine, that's Doc. He's the CO. He's the Ranger officer in command of this assistance force, right? This reinforcement.
Okay.
And then the officer for the Lyrans on the ground is the Griffin. That's to be named. I didn't mention this before, but the Lyrans are kind of battered. Their archers down, so they are down a man, and the Rangers are bolstering their force. That's why you only see 3 Lyrans on the table.
I like it. Well, it is about to get bloody, although not yet, Kevin, as nobody is in range. So one more turn to go, I think, and the LRMs may start flying. So guys, stay tuned. It's coming right up. All right, guys, here we are. Turn 2 on Rexburg. Action happening. So lots of mechs scurrying across the battlefield here, looking to secure objectives. Both Kevin and I currently in proximity of one each. I'm in proximity of that. He's in proximity of that. I'll just kind of go over what I did here, Kev, and then you can do the honors on your side. Here's what I got going on, guys. So on this side of the board here, I have the Clint and the Valkyrie. They're looking at that Wolverine. Both of these units have walked. I also have the Centurion. This is my commander here, Ripsaw. He's come around the corner. I might be shooting through some woods there. I probably am, but going to try to hit that Wolverine as well. Commando sprinting into the woods. My other Centurion, Shockwave, he is moving to support the Wolfhound in the center there. I might try to put missiles on that Stinger. I might go for the Wolverine. I got options with this guy. Buzz in his Wasp. This is a custom Wasp, Kevin. Wasp 2A. This one swaps the SRM2 for an LRM5. So he's going to be lobbing some stingers and as zingers at your Stinger. If I can see it, I got to get down there and check line of sight. And then lastly, this assassin ripping around this corner. at a sweet 70 kph. He's going to be firing at somebody with his LRM-5 as well. So what do you got going on over there in that beautiful burgundy and blue?
The bacon and blue. They so couple sprinting actions on the flanks. So right, the Wolfhound came sprinting up, making a line for those woods in that my right hand objective, whatever one that is. I think it's number 3. Similarly, the Commando sneaking up behind the alleyway there. On this side as well, a Commando coming up the alleyway. Those are the 3As. They're the Lyran shotguns, double SRM-6s.
That's so much SRM.
Squishy, very squishy. Doc just kind of making a line for that second objective, bringing himself in the open. Same thing with that Toro. The Toro should be able to lob some LRM fire. The Centurion going up right up the middle. And then that Stinger, as you noted, controlling the objective. It did a little jump action to the edge of the woods. I'm going to try to camp there for the moment to hold down some contesting points.
All right, I love it. Well, guys, stay tuned. We will be right back with shooting. All right, so this Wasp is up. I tried to hit the Stinger. I needed a 13. So I did the math on that. Didn't work out. So instead, I'm going to torso twist and fire some LRMs through the woods at that Griffin. I need 11s. That is my best target number. Unfortunately, that Wolfhound just out of long range. So both him and the Griffin at extreme, but the Griffin's got a lower TMM, so better target number. Here we go. Looking for 11s. Not happening. We're going to roll right over to my buddy, the Valkyrie. So this Valkyrie packing an LRM-10, Kevin. This is juicy. It's true. He's going down at the down the lane there at the Wolverine. I need 7s. Let's see what I can do here. I got it. That's exciting. I thought we were going to have another game like we had with Matt where I just miss everything the whole game. All right, so what I'm going to need here, guys, is to roll my M dice. So it's 1 plus M, maximum of 4 damage. This is exciting. Here we go. Nothing. Where's that Artemis when you need it? So just 1 point of damage, and that is going to be in the torso.
All right, my Centurion is up, firing all the way down the field to your Centurion. That's straight ahead. He's going to be firing his LRM-10s. He will need I think I counted a 9.
All right, sounds
4,
reasonable.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
No good. Swing and a miss. Doc, the captain here, firing back at that Valkyrie down the highway there. Not too easy though. That large laser is at long range, but it's still going to need a 10 to hit.
Okay.
So here we go. So close. No good. The Griffin is up. He's going to be firing again at that Centurion that's down the middle, but the Wolfhound is screening him to some degree, so he'll have to work with 10s to hit him with that LRM-5 rack.
All right.
No good. The LRMs are sailing.
Centurion firing down the lane at the Wolverine. I need 10s to hit. Here we go. Just missed. Should I use my edge, Kev?
Oh, yes, actually.
Oh, my God. All right, lots of missing going on here. So I'm going to roll right into my second Centurion. You don't have any 7s, right?
No.
All right, so I'm going to roll right into this second Centurion, who's going to be doing the same thing across at your Wolverine, I believe. Or should I shoot that Stinger? I'm going to shoot the Wolverine. I want to try to get that meat off the table, as it were. So I need a 9. Here we go, guys. All right, the humble little Clint looking down at that Wolverine. Big autocannon 10 opening fire. Speaking of 10s, Kevin, this is what I need.
The Clint has an autocannon 10?
So there's the 1-2 has an AC 10, and the 2-3 has a AC 5. It's meaty. I know it's meaty. This one strips the jump jets for the extra meat, you know. So we'll see here. Can I get a 10, guys?
That's the last thing I need is an AC 10.
Ah, it's so good. Just 4 points of damage right to the face. It could have been, guys. It could have been.
My last actor here, the Toro, hoping to get a little bit of contact in this round, going for that Clint firing back at where he just saw that large round sail over the city.
Boom.
So he's going to try to drop in those 2 LRM-5s that are linked up. He's working with 10s. You never know.
It's true.
Oh, I knew. But
You were hopeful.
the viewer never knows.
The viewer never knows. It's true. I'm going to roll right into this assassin, Kev. The assassin firing across at your Wolverine. This is extreme range. I'm going to need so much here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How did you hit a 9?
Did it happen?
It did.
Did it happen? A 12. If only that meant something in this game. All right. Rolling for actually the M damage. Here we go. So 2 points of damage in total, as it is a max 2. So two 1-point hits here. The first one going to the left arm. Oh no, Kevin. Next one going to the head.
Well, that one's going to get edged.
All right, you're going to edge it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's only one pit, but that does mess up your pilot real good. Give you a -1 to like everything, you know. Here we go. All right, so left arm again. That's not the one I want, right? All your guns are in the right arm.
Yeah, with the Wolverine.
Okay. Well, hey, the assassin paying dividends already. So the Wolverine spending his edge, but really largely not a ton of damage being dealt. Kevin, are you done? You're done shooting? I'm done shooting. Everyone's done shooting, guys. How do you feel so far?
Pretty good. You know, Wolverine's a little pissed, but
He's a little angry.
he can lick these wounds.
He just got a new paint job. He's like, God damn it, guys. So
It's living
Kevin,
on the edge, so to speak.
I like what you did there. So Kevin in control of that. I'm in control of this. We each have 1 objective point. Nobody gets the victory point. So it is currently a 0-0 mission game here. But turn 3 is coming up. So guys, stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, guys, here we are. It is turn 3. Lots of action happening. Mechs all over the battlefield, looking to secure these critical waypoints here, nav points on the battle grid. So, Kev, you wanna recap us?
Sure. So, I mean, my forces in general just have been collapsing on the center. The only one that really did anything other than kind of move in was the commando, who did a sprint move up the woods line. Didn't expect that assassin to make it in, but that's fine. I think the defensive bonus might help me or might deter your attack.
Yeah, we'll see.
But otherwise, I think there's just some collapsing going on. So contesting that 3 objective with 2 units now, and see if we can make something happen there. Otherwise, there's just going to be some, I think, firing. There's going to be some bloodbath down this, down that lane. That'll be exciting to watch. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the middle yet. I'll have to figure that out. But Wolverine's looking for some retaliation.
Yeah, that makes sense. So on my side here, what we've got going on is the my right flank. The Valkyrie springing in cover, the Clint being very bold, coming out into the open. I have the AC-10 in medium range of that Wolverine. I got the medium laser in range. However, I'm not sure that Clint's going to survive this turn. He feels all the crosshairs on him right now. But the good news is my commando able to get in range of the Wolverine with a walk move. That big Centurion. I say big Centurion. It's hilarious. I will say the great thing about this, if I can digress for a moment, Kevin, is like the difference between a Wolverine and a Centurion versus some of these other mechs. It's very tangible. Like, I am afraid to have my 40-ton Clint face down your 55-ton Wolverine. It's terrifying, you know? So it's going to be fun to see how it plays out. Anyway.
He's got a lot of support there.
He does. He's got buddies. So back here, I've got the the Centurion and the Wolfhound both covering objective 1. Buzz and his Wasp is just zipping across here, looking to provide some support for the Assassin. So this is definitely the hotbed of excitement. So you moved in your Commando, and then I got to move my Assassin later. The Assassin firing his jump jets, taking advantage of cover from the woods. It's going to be hard to hit, but also he's going to have trouble hitting anything as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do notice, you've got one lone Centurion sitting on that back objective, but of course it's the AL, which is like the toughest of all Centurions. So
it's the only one I'll take. The Centurion to me, I think you were alluding to it earlier.
Yeah.
It just feels to me like it needs to be a heavier, like, defender mech. So
it's true.
I always go for the ones that have a lot of armor.
Yeah, my Centurions, I've stripped some things. There's a bit of a custom build, but I definitely pasted on some more armor. But not. I don't think it has quite as. I think that thing's maxed out. The AL, yeah. All right, so that's it, guys. That's a movement recap. So we're gonna get right in to pulling the trigger, as it were. So stay tuned. Yeah. The Clint is going to be firing at the Wolverine. There's no cover. There's nothing going on. It's just a straight shot. I have my tick set up such that the AC-10 is on one, the medium laser on another. Did not want to put all my eggs in one basket in case I lose that arm. So we're going to start with the AC-10, Kev. I need 8s. Here we go. Oh, God. I'm going to edge it. You know why? Because I don't think I'm going to be around. I don't think I'm going to be around next turn. I just don't. I mean, that one Commando's got 1 trillion SRM6s.
I'm going to choose a different target just to spite you now.
I mean, you could, but it was worth it. All right, so I managed to nab it, the AC-10 coming in. Watch me get a headshot. Oh, it'll be so glorious, Kevin. No. You would hate me. Is that cracked? What do you think? This one cracked? You want to call it? You crack it? Yeah, it's crack. Okay, here we go. All right, so the dice gods will it. So 4 points to the center torso, and now the medium laser. That misses. All right, so that is all she wrote for that Clint. So we got some Wolfhound on Wolfhound hate going on here. Mayan firing his torso-mounted trio of medium lasers all on one tick at Kevin's. The only difference between me and Kevin is my guy's... He's got a master's degree. Yours guy's only got a bachelor's. So, so I need 7s to hit. Oh my God! All right, here we go. Looking for 7s. Oh, I saw it flip. Kevin, did you see it flip? I don't like that. All right, so the Wolfhound misses.
All right, Anvil, the old AL Centurion.
Oh my God, he's back.
He's going after that Wolfhound that just blasted. It's a lot of tit for tat here. So he's going to be dumping. I think we're going to start with the LRM 10s. So they're at long range. Only looking at a 2 with 4 and 4. So it's going to be an 8.
An 8.
I meant like 2.
Oh yeah.
2, 4.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Oh man! All right, so this is a
10. Let's see what the M does.
This is a 1+M, I believe.
Yeah, so just 1 damage.
Okay.
To the
5. All right, right leg. Do you have other?
I'm going to go right into the large laser.
Sounds
good.
That
has a 10.
Okay.
Ooh,
nicely done.
So that's going to be 3 damage, which is nice. Hopefully I can hit something better. That's going to be the right arm.
Yep.
All right, Doc is up. The Wolverine is going to try to nail that Clint. He's going to be going with a large laser, SRM6, and a medium laser.
Ugh.
I think I'll start with the large laser, try to punch a hole.
Okay.
They're at medium range now, so he's working with an 8.
Okay.
No, yes, an 8.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there it is, a large laser. So,
okay.
3 damage to the
9. All right, so that's a left leg. So that left leg is stripped, Kevin.
Nice. Now comes the SRM6 and medium laser. Also needs an 8.
I'm holding my breath.
There it is. So we'll do the M die. that's perfect. That's the max damage. So 6 damage.
God.
We'll do the 4 first.
2d6, right? For location, yeah.
Yep, 4 damage.
11, that's left arm, Kevin. Left arm is ripped off.
And then the 2 damage.
To the right leg.
Right leg.
Now, that was the leg you had just hit previously.
And I hit left leg.
Did you hit left leg?
Yeah, left leg.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Where
left.
you want it to be.
No, so that was 2 damage to the right leg, 3 to the left, and that left arm takes 4 ripped off.
Yep.
Ouch. All right, so the assassin is up next here, guys. I ran some numbers, would need 10s to hit the commando, 8s to hit the Wolverine because there's less intervening woods, and it's a lower TMM. Jump bonus is hurting me a little bit, but short range is helping. So we're going to start with my LRM5, which, again, needs an 8 to hit here. So here we go. That is not going to do it. Next is my SRM2 medium laser group, Kevin. Not bad. Not bad. Can I connect here, guys?
3 damage on that? Or 2 plus M?
It's 3 plus M with a max of 4. Here we go. Ooh, all right, I get it. Not bad, not bad. And for my M die, I need a 1, 2, or 3 here. Got it. Okay, so it's just an extra point of damage. So I have a group of 3 and a group of 1. So group of 3, Kev. Let's go into your torso. Group of 1. Ooh, floating critical.
Warning.
It's a floater, Kev. Do you want to edge the floating critical? I guess you could see where it lands first, right? Kevin.
How does that work?
Yeah, well, so on a floating critical, I'm on a roll, right? I mean, you should wait and see where it lands, and then should.
I mean, it's not like I can reverse it. It's just I can change the location, right?
Right, exactly. So I should roll the location anyway. I got a 5, which is right leg, and then I'm going to roll to confirm. You go with that location, yeah? I want to confirm it. No confirmation. So just 1 point to that right leg. Fun fact, Kevin. Something you and I worked through in the rules. Kevin asked the question when we were putting the rule book together, or the rules references, I should say. What happens when you get a floating critical on the head? Because there are no critical locations in the head in Destiny, and if you take any internal damage, it's just instantly destroyed. And because there's only 1 pip in the head, it would be instant death in that case. Floating critical right to the cockpit. All right, so my assassin is done. We're moving back to the other side of the table.
The Griffin. He's going to be doing some wild stuff here.
Oh my goodness.
So, primary target. He's going to be firing at that assassin in the woods.
Okay.
With an LRM-5.
It's crazy.
It is. But he's at medium range. He's got a lot of things going on, so he needs a 9 to hit him with that.
That's not bad.
Not terrible. So we'll do that first. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Life is looking good.
That is
So we'll do an M die.
Okay.
All right.
You got it.
Max 2. So we'll do the first location.
All right. That is left leg.
Left leg, yep.
And left arm.
Left arm. Switching targets.
Okay.
And firing a large laser. That's going to be a 9 to hit that.
Does that include the +1 for the secondary target?
It does.
Okay.
No good.
All right.
So, nothing too crazy happened with the Griffin.
All right. Centurion is up. This is Shockwave. This is not the commanding officer, but same config. The Centurion A1, not to be confused with the steak sauce, Kevin. So this one I dropped. This is an old classic variant I found. I dropped some of the ammo, and I think I maybe add a heatsink and some armor. But regardless, it's the same AC-10, LRM-10 medium laser config that we all know and love with the 1 rear-mounted medium laser just in case you happen to sneak around behind me, which you have been known to do, Kevin. So here's what I need. I need 7s and 9s. I need 7 on the LRM and then 9 on the AC-10. So here we go. We're going to start with... Let me roll first, and I'll let you know which one I'm shooting first. That seems fair.
Sure.
We're going to go with the AC first. I need a 9. Come on. Damn. All right, and now the LRM-10. I should have did it in reverse, Kevin. All right, so the LRM-10 hits. I need that M dice.
Now this was at who?
The Wolverine. So here's that lackluster LRM-10, just 1 pip. Coming in at the right leg.
All right, the Wolfhound is up. Decoy. He is going after that other Wolfhound. He knows a Wolfhound is a bigger threat than some...
He knows.
True decoy, which is that assassin. Shifting in around the woods there. So he's got to deal with an 8 to hit that Wolfhound.
Okay.
3 medium lasers coming in hot.
All right.
There it is.
Dude, I saw it. It looked close, but I lived to fight another day. Those that 3 medium laser group is nasty.
I think he's going to edge himself.
You're going to edge that shot?
I think so.
Ooh, Kev playing with fire over there. It's a tough one. What do you think?
The odds are against me, but you know, like he's
only
already got 3 pips down on the chest.
It's tough.
He's worried. He's scared.
Rap music scares me.
True story.
Oh my goodness. All right. What do we got?
He's going to do it.
He's doing it? All right.
Doing it.
Kevin's spending his edge. He's down 2 edge on his force there. This is intense. It paid off. It paid off, Kevin. All right, so 5 points of damage. Where
Wolverine.
is it?
Put it in the face.
Yeah, to the Wolfhound, right? Yeah. Where's it
I say
going?
Wolverine?
Yeah. Oh, they all look
wolves.
alike.
Nice.
6. That's a torso shot. I do believe the Wolfhound can sustain that without it going internal.
True story.
But that's a vicious blow. That's a edge well spent, Kevin. Edge well spent. Valkyrie, Wolverine, LRM-10. You ready, Kev? 7s is what I need. 7s. Here we go. I love the range mod on the LRM-10. Now the big thing is, can I connect with an M dice? That's the big one. I need a 1, 2, or 3 here, guys. Nice. Come on. Just 1 pip. Give me a 12. That is a 9. That's left leg. That's just not going to do it. I'm just pinging up your paint job there. All right, moving on.
Wolverines were meant to do. The Toro is looking to go after that. The Wolfhound, sorry, trying to take advantage of that hit that he saw out of the corner of his eye there.
Yep.
So he's going to be lobbing, I think, everything at him.
Ooh. Is there any heat happening over there?
There'll be some heat involved.
I like it.
So first we'll start with the PPC.
Okay.
Why not? Long range.
Okay.
It's a +4, so not the best shot.
So you need 10s?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Nothing.
All right.
2 LRM-5s. These will be 8s that I need.
The LRMs are nice at range. All right, nothing doing.
That 3A commando on the flank there, trying to put a serious wound into that Clint.
Well, that's already happened, so.
But trying to seal the deal here. And he's got the ammunition to do it, so he's got 2 SRM-6s.
Oh, man.
Let's see what I can make happen with that.
Okay.
Both at medium range, so
8s?
8s.
You know?
I hate these 8s, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right, there's one of them.
Are they grouped? They're not, right?
They're not.
Okay.
So we'll do the ammo on the first SRM-6. It's got a max of 4 with a base of 2. So there it is. Two
Oh my
tubers.
god. So
You want to see where they land first?
yeah, let's do that.
All right. First 2-pointer.
10.
To the
That
10,
is
to the
left arm.
Left arm. That was the one that
That
was
goes
off.
into the torso. So torso has 1 pip left, Kevin, before we go to structure.
There it is.
So you are internal in the structure right now. So you can roll to confirm a critical hit. This is dire straits here for Mr. Eastwood. A 7, so no confirmation, and 8+ is needed. But you still have tons of guns. Tons of guns.
Well, 8s are not easy. So we're going to fire that other SRM-6.
Okay. Oh, you nasty person. You nasty.
All right. So it's just 2 damage,
but you could put him in withdrawal. You can't kill him, but you could put him in forced withdrawal here. A 4. That is right arm. So right arm takes 2. It's still armor. It is stripped, but a vicious blow. Now, is the medium laser firing?
I might edge that location.
You're gonna edge the. Ooh, Kevin, that's ballsy.
Hey man, we gotta press the advantage here.
Okay, Kevin, spending edge like
candy.
Like candy. It's torso.
Well worth it.
That's torso. Now the question is, Kevin, do I edge you back? I should have actually edged your second hit roll. But you know what? I'm not.
Fingers left the dice.
I'm not gonna edge it. I'm gonna let it ride. So he's got 1 pip of his structure left. It's not gonna kill him. Yeah. Okay.
He's got 3. How much structure does he have?
He's got 4 internal.
Wow.
Let's say he's a 40-ton mech. Okay. He may look small, but he's got it where it counts. What's happening here? What's happening here?
Confirmation, right?
Oh, right. Confirmation. Oh yeah. Ugh. Don't do it. Thank God.
But withdrawing, right?
He is crippled. Yes, he is crippled. So I think I'm gonna go for the Wolverine. I need a this commando's a 4, so he's skill 4. So I need a 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8s, Kev. My commando has an SRM-4, an SRM-6, and a medium laser. I am going to fire the SRM-6 and the medium laser and not build up any heat. All right.
Is that the Wolverine again?
This is the Wolverine. So I've got my dice here, my trusty dice.
Wolverine's been just taking the whole.
He's just unbeatable. SRM-6 misses. Medium laser hits.
Ouch.
Now medium laser is 1 point, 2 points of damage. Yeah, 2 points of damage. Here we go. And that's to the torso. All right, that's not bad. Would have liked to have that SRM-6 hit, but such is life. Unlike Kevin, I'm not feeling my edge spending quite yet. By the way, the Clint did spend edge. We talked about this off camera, so he couldn't have done anything anyway. But that was number 10 on the initiative order, Kev. I believe we're moving right to number 11, which is my Wasp.
Go for it.
Yeah, so he is going to fire on your Wolfhound over here. Now, the one thing I want to check is, am I in medium range? And I am. Okay, so the Wasp is going to be firing, guys, the medium laser and his LRM-5. So what I need here is a 4, 5, 6. I need 6s and 8s, Kevin.
8s are the number of the day.
I need 6s and 8s. So I'm going to start with the medium laser. Need an 8. Just miss it. 6 for the LRM-5.
Feels
good. Boy. Really let down there.
Should have swapped them.
Again, I should have swapped them. So I need to move right on here to number 12 in the initiative order, which is my commander. There's Ripsaw and his Centurion. So he's eyeing up, Kevin, the
Wolverine. Bring it.
I think I'm actually eyeing up the commando.
You're insulted by his.
Well, the problem is if he gets in again next turn and I don't kill him, that's going to be really problematic. Yeah. So I've got an LRM, I've got an AC, and I'm just outside of medium range. So let me calc some math here. 3, 5. I would need 9s to hit him. It's tough. It's tough. But I need 9s to hit the Wolverine anyway, so either way, it's not any better. So we're going to start with the AC. Here we go, 9s. Oh, come on, guys. LRM 10.
9s are not an easy number.
Kev. Oh, this is not good. All right, so that is, I believe, everything on my side is shot. What a lackluster end to this turn.
If you want me to go into it.
Yeah, let's just roll right into the stinger.
Right,
What's he got?
The last stinger in the middle of the field somehow came into the open unscathed. He's the only guy in the center of the field.
Yeah.
But he's going to try to double down on that sorry, I keep calling him a Wolverine.
The Wolfhound, yeah.
Seeing through that smoke, it's not stopping his excellent sensors. He's going to be dealing with 8s. It's the number of the day.
Yeah.
But he has 2 medium lasers, so 2 shots to this.
Okay.
1 medium laser hits.
You
2
must
damage.
be kidding me.
Give me that torso.
Yeah, I guess I can always edge the location.
There it is.
I'm going to have to edge the location. So the Wolfhound's spending his edge already.
Again.
Unbelievable. All right, so that's a critical hit.
All right, 10.
That's a crit. Roll D6.
This one, right? Oh, yeah. Boom.
He has no ammo.
I know. But is that like automatically turn into a weapon?
Does it automatically turn into a weapon, or is it a reroll? I think it does automatically turn into a weapon, Kev. So which weapon would you like to take out? Well, one of the medium lasers.
On our cheat sheet.
On our cheat sheet, I don't know that I did write it down, but we can check it off camera here. And then why don't you roll for your second medium laser?
Well, let's see what it did. All right.
You want to? All right, guys. We'll be right.
It wouldn't matter. It's not like it's gonna like kill him. So.
Yeah. It's not gonna kill him. Unless you roll another torso hit with with like a engine critical or something. No. So you miss. All right. So we'll go figure the critical hit, and we'll be right back. Bad news. That Wolfhound loses a weapon group. It's in forced withdrawal, so the medium laser's offline. I need to make 2 piloting checks and then 2 morale checks. So we're going to start with the Wolfhound. He took about 10 points of damage, and if the way the piloting works for excessive damage in Destiny, it's every 7 points. Kevin is
equivalent of 20 in Classic.
Exactly. So he's a 5, which means I need to make a 6 or better here, or he falls. All right.
It's a good
day. I rolled 10 then, yeah. Now I'm just going to roll his morale. So the way morale works, guys, and you can find this in the rules when we drop those. Those are probably already available on Patreon by now. We'll make them more publicly available at a later date there. But the way it works essentially is I take his piloting and his gunnery. That's his base target number. So 3 + 5, 8. He took a critical hit, 9, and he got shot at 10, right? Or he took damage, I should say, 10. So he needs to beat a 10 here, or he breaks. So he is
leadership.
You want to
test our leadership?
I mean, I could potentially use my leadership. Let me see how the Wasp, or actually rather how the Clint does first.
He is missing that juicy.
He's
trio.
missing. Yeah, I know. Like he's just got a large laser. I'm not sure how much I care. This is bad news though. All right, so the Clint, he needs to make a 7 on his piloting because he took like 14 or 15 points. Oh boy, he falls. So he's going to take damage. Let me roll to check to see if the Mech Warrior takes damage. Unbelievable. The Mech Warrior takes damage, so he's at a -2 now to everything because of the way the condition monitor is set up. So that's bad news. And then Kevin, will you roll the damage group for me? It is a single damage group, tonnage divided by 30, rounded up. 2 points of damage, sir. To the left leg. So that is going to go internal. You have a critical confirmation. Okay. So this Clint in really bad shape. Now I need to make his morale check, guys.
Consciousness.
I need to make a consciousness check.
Does he have guts?
5+. He does have guts, Kev. So I need to make a 5+. I get to roll, and then add 1 for his guts to this roll. Oh my God, Kev. This is this poor guy. He falls over. He gets shot to bits, and now he's blacked out in the cockpit. He is just a sitting duck. That's bad news. Well, on the bright side, I don't need to. He
has no edge either.
I have no edge. I don't need to test morale because he's blacked out. So that is that. In that regard, I'm going to spend one of my 2 command points to automatically rally that Wolfhound, and I will spend that command point from the assassin, or I should say the leadership point from the. I'll spend it from the assassin. I got 1 on the assassin, and the centurion. The lead centurion has a leadership of 2. So I'll spend my 1 from the assassin. I'll automatically rally that Wolfhound. He's still in forced withdrawal. He's going to have to move back at least an inch next turn, but at least he can shoot his large laser. All right, guys, speaking of next turn, turn 4 coming right up. Here we are. It's turn 4, right, Kev? Turn 4. Yeah. We're getting close to our favorite turn, which is turn 5. That's where everybody dies. I mean, this was a long movement phase. It was lots of thinking, lots of planning. The Atrean Knights on their heels. The Clint blacked out. That pilot, Hardwire is his name. He's just done.
Hardwired to the ground.
Yeah, he's just like hardwired to the ground right now. Just a sitting duck. And this Wolfhound in forced withdrawal in the center, but still able to contribute to the fight. So initiative was a bit of a mismatch. Kevin and I each spending a leadership point to flip the order of certain mechs. I moved my commando here in the center later in the order so that he had more time to sort of figure out what everybody else was doing. I thought that was a little bit beneficial. Kevin doing the same thing. I don't remember, who did you do? Was it your commando over here that you used your leadership point?
The Wolverine did.
I got it.
From across the way, he was swapped up that commando.
Oh, that
on
commando.
the right flank with the Griffin. So those 2 just alternated.
Got it. Okay. So I can just real quick show you here what I did. So this assassin just kind of running around in circles in the forest. He did move a full inch, so he's going to get his TMM. But just trying to put some space in between him and the enemy mechs, but it is not going well. I'm starting to collapse on this flank here a bit. I have some nice lanes of fire from the Centurion and the Valkyrie. This Centurion has options. Same thing with the Wasp, and then the large laser on the Wolfhound still intact. Not sure what I'm going to do with that quite yet, but we'll see. And that's it, really. The Clint not moving. And of course, that commando running into contest. So, Kev, what do you got going on?
The Wolverine and the commando did kind of a twist there. The Wolverine moving out of the flank. Maybe getting some cover or shielding from the Centurion, I'm not sure, but either way, he's probably a marked man. Otherwise, the Commando and the Toro are going to go for that objective and try to be the targets of desire.
Yes.
But maybe not.
They are desirable.
Got to get rid of that heavy hitting power. But that's the play over there. And over here, Centurion pretty much holding down the back fort. The Stinger going in just to cause some havoc. Griffin just kind of easing his way in the same way. And then the Commando and the Wolverine kind of converging on that.
Wolfhound Kevin. Wolfhound Kevin.
I know.
Keep doing it.
Wolf.
Wolfen?
The Wolf. The Commando and the Wolfhound, converging on that assassin in the woods, trying to root him out of their, their objective.
This is their lair, their fox den.
They're able to get in because they have the initiative, so I think they are hoping to put on some pain there.
I want to be feeling it. I'm already clenching. All right, so shooting is coming right up.
All right, that Wolverine going to turn in, twist, and go for that commando that rushed out of the woods.
Ooh.
So first up is going to be that large laser, still putting on the heat. Not literally, though. Figuratively.
Just figuratively.
Yeah, he was pretty heat efficient. So short range now.
Okay.
It's within
medium
6
range.
inches.
Medium range. Short as 3.
That's right.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Kevin.
Anyhow, medium range. Not as bad, but still
6s,
in that.
right?
Yeah.
That's it?
2. No. It's an 8. Not easy, but whatever. I think that's really what he has to do. He needs to put that heat on that guy.
Yep. All right. Here it comes.
Large laser. No good. Now for the SRM6 medium laser. Same deal.
Need a little luck here. I got it. All right. So my Wolfhound is pivoting and firing at the commando in the woods over here by the assassin. So there is some cover from the woods. So he's skill 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what I need. Not my best number, Kev. Oh my God. Just missed it. Just missed it. All right, my Valkyrie is up, firing actually at that commando. I've decided that 1 pip of damage isn't going to do it to the Wolverine. I'll leave that up to the big guns and the Centurion. Well, we'll see. I need 5s and 7s, which is shocking. So I need 5s on the LRM-10, 7s on the medium laser. Here we go. Looking for the 7 first. Medium laser first here, Kev.
Woo! Got to switch them up.
Dude, what is happening here?
Start small.
5. My M dice. I need a 3 here, Kev. Come on, 1 pip, guys. Left arm. All right, guys. So my assassin is up next. He's going to be firing everything at the Wolfhound and also executing a punch. So Kevin and I were just talking. One of the things that we adopted from Classic is, you know, if you have an arm that did not shoot, you can punch, right? So even though the assassin has a laser that I'm firing on the right arm, I can still punch with my left arm. So in that regard, I'm going to be firing everything and punching. My LRM-5 is at point blank range, which is a +2 for the minimum range, basically. So that needs a 7. Everything else needs 5. We'll start with the 7. All right, so that hits. Plus M. There you go. So 2 1-point groups. 1 to the torso and 1 to the right leg. Now my SRM-2 medium laser group, this needs a 5 to hit. Got it. Plus M, nothing. So just 3 points of damage to the torso.
So that'll go internal.
All right, so I need
confirm.
I need an 8. I was having the mental debate of whether or not I want to use my edge if I miss this.
Use edge on a confirmation?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, right? All right, I'm not going to edge it. So
wild.
It's wild. It's wild and crazy, Kevin, but I'm not sure if this assassin's going to be around. I mean, there's a lot of guns pointed in this direction.
Asking, legally, do we allow edge on anything?
Oh, you can re-roll anything. Yeah. Anything that, yeah, exactly. So punch attack, need a 5. Got it. Now, when you roll a punch, so the you roll normal 2d6, but anything that hits the leg hits the corresponding arm instead.
Okay.
All right. This is 2 damage. So that would be left arm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to edge it, Kev.
2 damage?
I'm going to edge it. I'm not going to edge it. I'm going to save it. It's a fresh assassin. He's got just a couple pips of damage. Come on, Aaron. All right. So, substantial amount of damage there, I think, from the assassin. I feel good about it. But that is it.
All right. The Griffin is up, and he is going to go after that Wolfhound that is backing away, but not fast enough to get out of his sights. So he's in medium range with him. He's going to start with the large laser. At medium range, he's dealing with 8s. The old 8.
Oh,
all right,
man,
so there's 3 damage. No, yeah, 3 damage on the large laser.
Oh, I mean, it's more than punching it through. I mean, it's punching out the other side, Kevin. That Wolfhound only had 2 pips of structure remaining, so it is destroyed.
I declared before, so 2 mediums will go off through the distance, but then the LRM-5s were targeted at that Centurion. So
okay, long
range this time. That's a +2, but also secondary target. So he's going to be working with
9s, right?
9s,
yeah.
I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right. So the Wolfhound goes up in smoke. 5s and 7s it is. The Centurion firing across at that Wolverine, taking on a point of heat, medium laser, AC-10, LRM-10. So AC-10 first. I want to try to blow some holes in this thing. Come on. Need some luck here, Kev. I got some luck. So big bore autocannon slamming into that Wolverine. Need torso. My God, freaking right arm. Do I edge it? I can't. This is not a smart use of edge.
Is it 4?
4 points. All right, so medium laser next. Misses. Oh, what a waste of heat. LRM. Unbelievable, Kev. Oh, my God. So just 4 points to the right arm of the Wolverine. This Wolverine.
He's soaking it.
Just unkillable.
All right, Centurion AO. He's firing down at that other Centurion again. His arch nemesis. There may only be one Centurion.
There can only be one.
Large laser and LRM 10. So I guess I'll start with the large laser.
Okay.
They're going to be at long range. So 9 on the large laser.
9s, okay.
Ah, so close. LRM 10, a little bit better. 7s.
Okay. Got it.
It's questionable there.
So M dice.
Yeah, thank you. All right, just 1 pip.
Just 1 pip. 2d6 for
like
location.
so
Yeah.
annoying.
I know.
Such a waste of edge, but it's like
I know. I hate the LRM 10 with the R3 right arm. So just 1 point of damage to the right arm. So this Wasp is not an ideal position. He is going to lob an LRM 5 in. At the far commando by the Wolverine, I need 8s to hit. Oh, look at that, Kev. All right, just one pip. Here we go. Where's that landing? His freaking right leg.
Wolfhound in the woods, retaliating with that assassin. I think he's going to trade punches, also letting his torso lasers fly. So we'll start with the 3 mediums.
Okay.
4.
Is that all he needs?
No, because he moved, right? They're point blank.
All right.
We're back to an 8, right?
Yeah, you're at an 8.
Can't escape the 8. Yeah, can't escape the 8.
I like that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Punch.
So punch time. Now, yeah. This is also an 8, right? Yep.
Yeah. That makes no sense. Like, how do the woods intervene with a punch?
I mean, because I can duck behind a tree, man.
I mean, now we're gonna be talking about woods all week.
We are gonna.
Did you take the woods penalty?
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it for you. I'll do it to be reciprocal, but
yeah,
I'm not a fan of the woods when it applies to melee. All right. So.
All right.
You survive the onslaught of the Wolfhound.
Yeah, that's true. Now, so 3.
I got the Toro
4,
up.
5. Maybe I didn't take the woods penalty, Kevin.
Toro's done though.
Maybe I didn't take. Did I not take the woods penalty? Now you're making me second guess myself. Oh my God! Did I hit your Wolfhound at all? I did.
Yeah, he's about to fall over. He got obliterated.
Gotta go back to the tape.
He took 8 damage, I think.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll have to check on that. But
I'll let you know how angry I am after the commando.
After the commando. So is the commando up next?
No, it's the Toro, but he's getting skipped because he sprinted.
Okay. So he's.
We are at 9. We're at the 10s now.
We're in the 10s.
It is the commando.
It is the commando. You want to roll right into the commando?
Yeah, I guess he's got to work with 8s, right?
Yeah.
So 2 SRMs and a punch.
Okay.
Believe it.
It's happening.
Just
now, what his SRM? Oh, it's chest and left arm or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Or a medium laser.
Punch doesn't build up any heat.
Just 1 damage, yeah. We'll see, but I think the punch is going to be what it is. We'll do the punch. I don't want the heat. 2 SRM 6s and a punch. We'll start.
His punch is 1 because he's right. He's a little
whatever.
guy.
It might be the one that does the damage. Yeah, the SRMs, I'm going to be getting some splash. So SRM number 1, 8. No good. I'm gonna hold the edge till later. And the next SRM. Oh my God.
All right, punch time.
I'm gonna edge the SRM.
Okay, the second one there. All right.
I'm like 100% on my edge.
You are insane with your edge. So roll that M die up.
I would have driven home crying if I missed all that. So
I can understand it. Now you're making me wonder if I did my math right on the woods.
All right, so just 2 damage grouping.
It's too late for this, Kevin.
Torso.
All right, I'm gonna take it. I'll take it like a champ. So it's 2 points to the assassin, and you don't forget you still have your punch.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let's do that.
Hui! Oh, so close.
So close. All right.
So it cost me an edge.
Yeah, it cost you an edge, but you dealt 2 to the assassin's torso. He's only got 5 on there, so that's a hefty shot. Centurion is attacking. I'm firing, Kevin, on your Centurion right next door there. I'm having the internal debate of, to overheat or not to overheat. I think I am... I'm not going to overheat this turn. I'm going to fire the SRM-6 and the medium laser. He needs 4, 6, and he is at medium range, so I need 8s. The inescapable 8. SRM-6 first. Medium laser. 2 points of damage to the center torso. All right, my second Centurion, Shockwave, firing across at Doc and his Wolverine. I need 7s and 9s. 7s for the LRM-10, 9s for the AC-10. We're going to start with the autocannon 10. Need the 9s. Here we go. Come on. 7 on the LRM-10. M dice. Jesus. Kevin. Left arm takes 1. This Wolverine...
There's the 9 hits on the Wolverine.
I mean, I've hit this Wolverine 9 times, guys. 9 times, and I can't do jack to it.
It's always been my trusty tank.
It is it. The Avatar Knights just a lackluster showing tonight. So I'm done shooting. Kevin, you have something left, don't you?
Yeah, I have the Commando over there. The Stinger as well, but I don't think the Stinger can hit anything at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe.
You can go for that as the Assassin. I didn't realize he was on the edge of that woods there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get the +1 for being right at the edge. So he's going to be dealing with 9s, right? No,
yeah, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Sucks.
You firing both mediums?
Yeah.
Well,
got all the heat in the world. All right. And now over to that Commando. So that Commando is going to bring it on his Commando friend. He's going to go overheat. And he's going to go 2 SRM-6s. And a Flamer.
Okay. Well, is it... Flamer's only short range, right? Are you within 3? I don't know.
I believe they were.
Okay. I don't remember. I think I calculated at medium when I did the hit numbers.
Base to bases.
Okay, I think I shot you at medium, but that's fine because I think I may have forgotten to do the woods bonus over here, so we'll call it even.
Yeah.
All right, so you're only working with a 4, 5, 6, 6.
I will start with the SRM. Yeah, I'll start with the SRMs.
Okay.
6, we say? Alright, there's 1. The M die.
Okay.
Alright, so 2 damage.
Alright, right arm.
Right
All right, so 2 to the right arm on that Commando. I'm checking the stat card now. You haven't hit him yet.
No.
Okay, so 2 points to the right arm. Right arm is stripped, though. And now that
I think
Flamer.
The Wolverine totally whiffed on him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then the Flamer.
Yeah.
So it's also dealing with a 6.
Oh. I missed that one on the camera, but that was a 5. So unlucky, Kev. Okay, so 2 points to the right arm. The commando lives to fight another day. Guys, this wraps up turn 4. But here's the thing. You overrun me on this objective, right? We are playing, we didn't mention this before, but the overrun rule's in effect, which means you basically look at the class, the size value from Alpha Strike, right? So Kevin has 2 size 1s, I have 1. He's got 2, I got 1, right? Yeah, so he wins that. So he's got that objective. He's got that objective. Over here, it's a wash, because I'm a medium.
He may have
Always
just gotten in.
Oh, well, either way, if your Griffin's in...
Yeah, pretty sure I got him in.
And then I have this. So
yeah.
either way, so you have 3, I have 1. So Kevin, you get the objective, or the victory point rather, for this turn. That's huge. So it is a 1-0 game. This is not boding well for the Knights over here. And we're on our way to turn 5, which is, as we know, the most brutal of turns. So guys, stick around. It is coming right up. Turn of Doom.
Infamous.
We're here. We're here. It is it's getting intense. I mean, things are definitely dying. Atrean Knights, as I had mentioned, on their heels. Although Clint Hardwire back on his feet over here, almost narrowly missed his piloting check.
Like, where do you need me, guys? They're like, run!
he just like wakes up. Oh my God, there's no idea. All right, so real quick recap. My assassin jumping out of the woods, trying to bump that TMM up. I am abandoning that objective. That assassin cannot hold it down. I got my Wasp and one of the Centurions holding down my backfield. Commando being very brave. And this trio here on the right flank, Clint back in action. There's some big bore autocannons in that group, so we'll see. I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. Whether or not I can actually connect is a totally different story. So we'll see what happens with the dice. Kevin, what do you have going on?
Well, I think Doc is become the sacrificial lamb. He's so emboldened by all those shots and staying alive, but I don't know that he may survive this onslaught here. But nonetheless, I think he's going to mix it up in there. The Toro decided to plant feet on the objective. The Commando going toe-to-toe with the other Commando. He's running hot, though. The Centurion in the backfield just kind of camping. The Stinger jumped in. The Griffin moved up. And the Commando going after that Assassin still. And that banged up Wolfhound falling back on the objective, kind of taking a breather. But... Yeah. Pushing my advantage. Hopefully I didn't overextend.
Hopefully. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, guys, shooting is coming right up. The Valkyrie firing an LRM-10 and a medium laser at the Toro. Stationary. I'm going to need 3s and 5s, Kevin. So, here we go. LRM-10 hits. Kevin and I have been talking all night about how lackluster LRM-10s are. Can I roll a 3 here and make them not lackluster? 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so I have a group of 1 and a group of 2. We're going to start with the group of 1. That is torso. And the group of 2, that is the left arm. All right, and now I've got a medium laser. That hits. Just barely. And that is also, that's a left leg, actually. I'm sorry. Okay.
Not the spread you want.
Yeah, definitely not the spread I want. So we're going to roll right into this Wasp, who is out here on this flank. He is looking right at this Commando. I really want to shoot. I really want to shoot that Commando, but this one is in medium range over here. So here's what I need. I need a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8s. 8s on the laser, 6s on the LRM. So we're going to start with the laser. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
You got to start those easier ones.
I'm tempted to edge it. I mean, it is. This is the end, Kevin. This is the end. True I feel story. Like.
True story.
I'm not going to edge it. LRM hits. Nothing. So location. Uh-oh.
It's advertising money.
It is indeed. So 1 pip to the torso.
A wolfhound fleeing from the woods, but turning his torso back, his arm stretching back, going for that wasp back there, trying to hit him with that large laser on the right arm.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be an old-fashioned. Actually, this one's going to be a 10.
Okay.
So,
Good old-fashioned 10.
I thought it was going to be an 8, but it's a 10 with the large laser.
Okay. Here it comes.
All right.
You must be kidding me.
I've been getting very lucky with my 8s and 10s, I must say.
Oh.
Typically, that's failure all night range.
It's been failure all night for me. I can't, I mean...
All right, 3 damage. This is going to hurt, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a wasp.
9.
9. All right, so that's left leg. I do not have this stat card memorized, so I do need to check. That blows off the leg, Kevin.
Leg destroyed.
That is just that is a legless wasp.
The Griffin is up. He is going to try to shoot across the way at long range at that Centurion back there with his large laser and LRMs, and then take a secondary shot with the mediums at that flailing wasp.
As his leg gets just disintegrated.
So primary shot, he's going to start with the large laser, long range +4, so he's going to deal with a 9.
You've hit worse, and this is going. I'm sorry, at the
Centurion.
Okay.
So close.
All right. The Centurion's holding firm here, the bulwark of my defense.
I think I'm going to edge this die.
You're gonna edge the die, Kevin. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, Kevin.
I can do it.
Oh, Kevin.
I can do this. So,
Okay.
3 damage.
Okay.
Nasty with my edge.
You are the edge master.
And that's a 10 hole, so that's going to be the arm, right?
Yeah, left arm, I believe. All right.
Following up with the LRM 5, long range. This is going to be 7.
Yeah.
Right? All right, LRM 5 hits. We'll check the M die.
All
Nothing.
Right, so
1 pip to the CT.
All right.
We'll just go right into it.
Yeah. Now you're going for the wasp,
Secondary
right?
fire at the wasp.
Poor wasp.
So 3, 7, 8. I'm counting 9. It's not an easy shot, but 9's, I know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy too. His name's Kevin.
Make sure I did that right. Yeah, secondary fire. So it's a 9 with a secondary. Oh, so close. All right, so you made it past the Griffin.
Okay. All right, so moving on up. We have Ripsaw.
Yeah, Ripsaw high.
On dock. Yes. Zellbriggen. Commander on commander here. So here's what I got. AC-10, LRM-10, medium laser. Now, Kev, though they're outside of short range, right? They're like at 4.5 or 5 inches, I believe.
The commanders are, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
I'm only at short with the Valk.
Okay. So I'm at medium range, which is not ideal, but it's okay. So we're gonna start with the LRM-10. I need a 3, 4, 5. I need a 5 here. Okay. And by the way, I am overheating again. I'm firing the medium laser as well. So 5 for the LRM-10. Get that. The M dice, Kevin. All right,
Ouch.
that's okay. So 2 single points of damage. The first one going to that left leg. The second one going to the center torso.
Ouch. 1 pip left. Amazingly still. That's like 11 hits.
I know. All right, so now I need a 7. I need a 7 here, Kev. This is AC-10.
There you go.
I got it.
Wish I had edge.
And torso. I got it. Torso, 4 points.
So let me get a crit.
All right, crit confirmation. I need an 8 or better here. I
There you
got
go.
it. Is there ammo, Kevin? Is
There
there
is.
ammo?
There
I
is.
need a 1. Oh, it's hidden. It's hidden.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. It's a weapon group. So I'm gonna knock out that SRM.
Yeah, the SRM.
And that'll take out the medium laser, take that offline as well. So that's useful. Now I still have a medium laser to shoot here, guys. I need another 7. I got it. If only I had rolled that on location with the autocannon, Kev. And here we go. Medium laser is hitting the left leg. Does that go in?
No.
Really? I feel like I've hit that Wolverine so many times, Kevin.
That's the 3rd hit on the left leg, but you always see them. There are all these LRM 10-1 pips.
Well, on the bright side, that was 2, 6, 7, 8 points of damage. So we'll draw a piloting check at least. So a successful round of shooting. However, Doc about to retaliate. This could get ugly.
All right, Doc is going to start off the day with
with a latte and a croissant.
I think I'm gonna. He's definitely overheating. I think I'm gonna do a medium laser at the
Clint?
the running man, the Clint. Yeah,
Running man.
And then he's gonna dump the rest into the Valkyrie.
Oh, really? Just ignoring Ripsaw, ignoring the threat that is the Centurion.
You know.
All right.
Gotta get that guy in his face. You know, Wolverines only think of what's right in front of them.
They just
maul it.
All right, so
we'll start with the medium laser. That's the. Actually, no. I'm gonna make that one the secondary shot.
okay.
Sorry. So we'll start with the large laser at my primary, the Valkyrie, in front of me.
All right.
So 2, 6.
6, right?
Yeah. All right.
Got it.
3 damage to the was that right arm?
Right arm. Okay, I'll take it. 3 damage, right to the right arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the big group, SRM and medium laser, same target.
Oh, also going for the Valkyrie. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 to the right arm. That right arm is stripped.
All right. All right.
Oh,
it's a hit.
boy.
So the M die. Oh, so that's going to be the total 6 damage. I have a 4 group and a 2 group.
That
We'll
is
start with the 4 group.
maximum pain here.
4 group.
Doc.
It's torso.
4. Okay, Valkyrie is well armored, so he still has a pip.
Now the 2 group. Wow, torso again.
Oh boy! Now it's going to put him in forced withdrawal. I think I need to edge that roll. I think I have to edge your hit location.
All right.
I have to. Come on, leg. Come on, leg. You.
Wow.
What is up with you tonight, dude? All right, so roll to confirm.
Sleep easy tonight.
Yeah, seriously. I'm going to have nightmares all night of you and your freaking
well, at least you made it
rolls.
through the critical.
Yeah. All right. So he's in forced withdrawal, though, man. That was why I edged it. It's a big deal.
He earned his pay. He may go down, but he's going to earn his pay.
Yeah.
He still has a medium laser that he's going to ping at that Clint.
Okay.
They're at medium range though, and he's got a +1, so it's going to be 6, 7, 8, and I think 9.
You had 9?
9.
All right, here it is.
Close.
Okay.
All right. Laser over the head.
All right. Now that will force a morale test on the Clint.
That's what I did. It was a little,
just a warning shot.
Petty.
Little petty, a little warning shot.
You're not good. I got my eye on you.
I see you. I see you.
That's it with the Wolverine.
All right.
We're past 8s.
All right, moving into the 9s.
I got a 9-1.
All right.
Commando, the one on this side.
Okay.
So he's suffering some heat. I think I'm okay with that. I think we're gonna push it. Everything.
All right.
And a punch. No, and a kick.
And a kick. Everything in a kick.
Everything in a kick.
This is intense.
So we'll start with the SRM-6.
All right. Well, I'll come around here. We'll see what happens.
It's got 6s.
Okay. And then, yeah. That's a hit.
All right. SRM, the M die. So that's going to be a 2 and a 1.
Group of 3. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Group of 2 and a group of 1.
2-pointer. It's going to go to the right
arm. Now, please hold. That is a destroyed right arm, Kevin. All right. Next one. So now you got 1 pip, right?
1 pip. Yep.
All right. Right arm. So now, guys, remember we talked about damage transfer. So the first missile group did 2. I had 1 pip remaining on my arm. That extra damage was lost. This next hit, though, because it's a separate damage cluster, it is going to transfer inward. So that torso will take 1 point of damage.
All right. That was just the first S.
That's just 1/4 of my weapons. Okay, so you need a 6 here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
got it.
Okay.
M die. No. 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Whoa. To the face. I imagine you have 2 armor, right? Same as mine?
I got 2 armor. It's not going to go internal. It's not going to kill him. I will be at -2 to everything after this turn. I'm going to not use my edge and take it like a man, Kevin. All right.
You will be remembered.
2 points to the head. I got to mark him. His pilot has damage. Did one of your pilots take damage? Or did you edge out of that? I said, did one of your pilots take... Oh, my Clint took damage.
None of my pilots fell. Or
my Clint took damage, too. I got to remember that when he shoots. Yeah. I was pretty sure you were going to kill him when he was laying down. Anyway, back to your commando murdering my commando. You have medium laser and a flamer.
SRMs are out of the way. Medium laser will go to next.
Okay.
So, it's 6s all day. So, all right, you escape that. Flamer?
I'm not really excited about it. Yeah, right, just like hosing me down.
All right, so 1 damage and some heat because we do the advanced flamers.
Correct. It was at 1 point of heat, right?
Look at that, a flame to the head.
That would kill me, Kevin.
Fire to the face.
Fire to the cockpit. Now,
that is a terrible way to die.
Well, I guess I gotta edge that because you know, this is I just bow tonight to your dice supremacy at this point.
Remember these dice. Use them again.
The blue ones, yeah.
You're like Razzlehog dice.
Wow, almost close. Again.
Left arm.
Okay, guys, this is that poor commando. So all right, well,
heat is in the
yeah, heat. Pilot takes damage. It's ugly. All right, so moving on. Oh, you're.
Remember?
Can we stop?
Punitive.
Can we stop, Kevin?
A swift kick.
A swift kick.
Whew, there it is.
All right, so 1 to 3 is like left, 4, 5, 6 is right.
The arms go down. Yep.
No, I mean you just roll with d6 on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just like the classic table. It's just the punch and DFA, and they're the ones that where if you roll leg, it goes up. All right, so left leg. Which both my legs currently undamaged. That is not going to go internal. However, that does force a piloting check. I was kicked. You also need to make a piloting check as you did. Oh no, you didn't miss your kick. You're fine. But I need to make one, and I took 7 points of damage. So that is that's going to be that. Now, is it my turn? Is it my turn yet, Kevin? Can I play this game?
I think I did. That was 9.1.
All right. Well, my commando is coming back with some fury. Despite the broadside, Kevin, from your commando, I'm going for the Toro, I think. I'm going to try to take the Toro out here. So I'm alpha striking. I'm firing everything. And then I'm going to kick your commando for good measure as a secondary target. I think I can do that. I'm just gonna.
Is that a thing?
All right, so here we go. Toro, I'm gonna need 4. Just 4. Here we go. Okay, so that hits. That's a medium laser. This right leg. Jeez, man. SRM 4 hits. So I got 2 groups of 1. Left arm, torso. Now the SRM 6 hits. I need a 2 or 3 here. Come on. Jeez, man. Right arm. I mean,
2 damage with that, right?
Yeah, I can't even, brother. The awful.
The spread.
It's every shot. All right, so I'm moving right over to my assassin who's unloading on this commando here. So he is skill 3 plus 2 for jumping is 5, 6, 7, and they are they're at medium range, Kev, or short? What do you think?
I think I got into short.
You got into short, okay. So that means, guys, I just need 7s. So here we go. The LRM only has a range penalty at point blank, so it's short on zeros across the board. So we'll start with the LRM-5. We'll start with the LRM-5 misses. Now the big group. I have again need 7s. I want to edge it. Should I? I'm not gonna edge it. I'm not gonna edge it, guys.
You got him.
All right, guys. So this Clinton's got some head trauma. So I feel so defeated. So he's basically at -2 to all of his dice rolls, you know, which is basically like makes him like effectively like a skill 6 if you want, however you want to think about it. So I need a 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 10s. AC 10. Look at me, I'm Kevin.
Oh.
Look at me.
Don't worry, you'll hit the leg.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Enemy mech destroyed.
4 points damage.
Nothing to kill him.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
The little Clint that could. This is like, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine. Alright, so that's a moral victory. 10.2 on my initiative order here is this Centurion. I'm going to roll right into this guy. I'm going to try to murder that that flame-throwing commando, that head-hunting commando. So he is TMM 1. He's about to shut down though, but whatever, I'm just going to do it. They're at medium range, I had measured that, so I'm going to fire all the things. I'm going to start with the LRM-10. I'm going to need a 3-4 with the LRM-10.
LRM-10s are not hot.
They're not hot. I am not hot. LRM-10's not hot right now, Kevin. Mugatu says, all right, AC 10. I'm going to need a 6, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, almost missed it. Looking for location. Left arm. Unbelievable. 4 points of damage.
This commando, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Nothing
off.
transfers. It just rips off the arm. And lastly, the medium laser. Ooh, it hits. I've rolled all these 12s to hit. Guys, does not matter. Somebody tell my dice. 3, right arm. So that transfers nowhere.
That was 2 damage?
2 damage.
Yeah, these arms are blown off.
Dear God. I'm just like, I don't even know, Kevin. I don't even know. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. Do you have things to shoot? You do?
I do. Yes, quite a bit. The Stinger got in there. He's going after that commando back there, medium range.
The Centurion?
Yes, sorry.
Wolverine, Wolfhound, Centurion, Commando.
There's so many things out there that
they all sound
duplicate.
They all sound alike.
C's and W's. So anyway.
Yes.
5. So he's got to deal with 7. 7
Okay.
to hit. These are 2 medium lasers. 1 misses. He's gonna edge it. He's gonna edge early and often.
I mean, it's turn 5.
Yeah.
My entire force is almost destroyed.
1 hits.
Well, it's shocking.
Okay. Why not?
Left arm takes
Left
2.
arm takes 2.
So that is stripped. Not enough to go in though.
Now the other medium.
Not sure there's anything in that arm.
That's why I did it, because I thought I might hit both. I
You
figured I
got
would
it.
do it. Location.
Yeah, location.
Same arm.
Left arm. So that goes internal. There is nothing in that arm though, Kevin. So there are no criticals to be had.
No ammo bin in the arm.
There's unfortunately no ammunition located in the arm of this Centurion for you to find, but that is a solid shot there from the Stinger.
All right, Stinger's done. I would move on now to my Centurion and Toro. The Centurion in the backfield, going after his daily nemesis, the other Centurion. So he stood still. So he's got something better going for him.
Oh.
He's going to be firing both LRM and large laser across the way. So we'll start with the large laser.
Like it.
7.
7.
All right, it's a -2 for standstill.
Oh, -1 for standing.
So it's
yes.
an 8.
An 8.
An 8.
It is an 8.
Well, there you go. Location.
It just can't even right
Right
now.
on
All right,
torso.
so 6. So he takes 3 to the chest. That Centurion's pretty beefy, so he's in good shape. But you still have more guns to bring to bear.
LRM 10. This one's dealing with a 6.
Yeah.
Wow, double 6s again. Sorry.
That is so. If we think about the, I feel
ashamed of myself.
If you think about this dude over here, you've rolled 4 double 6s in like the last 7 dice rolls
take
or
these
something.
dice home with me.
Seriously, I'll gift them to you.
All right, so the M die.
All right,
My
all right.
LRM 10s work.
Yeah.
We'll do 1 pip
We still neither of us has hit the
to the
like the magic number though.
right leg.
Yeah,
1
right
pip
leg
to the
takes
leg,
1.
1 pip to the torso.
All right, so torso takes 4 all in, and the right leg takes 1.
Toro's up. He will be pushing the heat limit as well. He's going to PPC this.
He's gonna PP all over.
This commando in front of him.
Oh, it's poor
seems like
commando.
a waste of a PPC, but I just want him out of my face.
Yeah, I understand.
So that'll be my primary. So 6, right? There's no other kind of weird mods going on that I'm not aware of.
You're skill 4, right? 5, 6. You're
it's
stationary,
actually
so you're
stationary.
5.
5.
Yeah.
All right.
Shocking.
Location.
A 6. That's a
4.
torso.
That's dead on arrival.
So that is still got 1 pip left.
4 damage to a commando?
Well, this is a real commando, unlike your fake commandos.
That's right. Yeah.
Your fake commandos like take all the armor off in favor of flamers that hit people in the face.
Just
My guy
SRMs
still has some
mounted
armor.
on.
So, but I'm in force withdrawal. I have 1 pip
Wow.
left. You can roll for a critical, sir. Dead on arrival. That's pretty close though. You got twin 5s, right? Are you firing those as well?
Yeah, but those were the secondary. So the secondary over to the Valk.
Okay.
Um,
Oof, God, poor commando.
I think we're at long range here, though.
Let's take a look. You do that. I'll do this. No, it's medium. Actually, I shot you at medium, yeah.
All right, so the double LRM 5s. I like the double LRM 5s.
00 LRM.
Yes, whatever. 5 as well, because, LRMs.
Because you're Kevin.
Wow, just got it.
Just got it.
M die.
You have 2 M die, right?
M die. Yeah, I'm just doing them for
For
effect.
cinematic effect. So
All
you
right, so a 2 pip and a 1 pip. I'll start with the 2. Torso.
Torso, okay.
The 1 pip
Is the
left
leg.
right leg.
Right leg. Now,
2 to the torso, 1 to the right leg on the Valk.
2 to the torso kills the Valkyrie. This commando here has yet to fire.
I think he's going to go after that assassin. Might as
Oh,
well.
okay.
That assassin has gone untouched.
Insult to injury.
It's going to be a tough hit, so I'll probably whiff on it, but I'm going to do it.
You hear this, guys? Kevin says he's going to whiff on it.
Yeah, right? But he is going to alpha strike.
Okay.
Because, it's that kind of game.
Yeah.
So
4,
8.
8.
8 on everything.
And you're a medium, though, right? Or are we
No,
at short?
Short,
We're at short. Oh, yeah, you're right. We did talk about this.
I'll start with the SRMs.
All right.
All right, 1 hits. No, yeah, 1 hits. The M die. All right.
So group of 2 and a group of 1.
cluster. 2 clustered.
Floating critical. Right arm.
Right arm.
Okay, so you can confirm a critical, though, sir.
No
A
good.
6, no critical.
That was the 2 damage to the right arm.
2 damage to the right arm. Okay, right arm is stripped. Sorry, I'm marking here. Okay,
Sorry,
go
I got
ahead.
the 1 pip goes to another floating critical. Man, woo!
Kevin, we
I'm
are
gonna
going
go to the
to
casino
Vegas.
tonight.
Yes, right now we're going to AC. We're getting in my car and going. So again,
Four.
right arm. So that is 2 critical hits, 1 for the floater and 1 for the damage that you dealt. No confirm, and then the second confirmation.
I wish I could say I was disappointed.
You have another confirmation you can make.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
I never do good on the confirmations. It's so disappointing.
I know. Your life is very, very hard, Kevin. All right, so.
That was 1 SRM6.
Just 1. I'm coming back around.
Remind me again, I'm dealing with what, 6s to hit?
No, 8s.
8s.
Come on, man. I jumped, okay?
All right, well, that one whiffs.
Medium
laser.
Jeez.
Boink.
I'm going to burn these dice. Torso
takes 2.
Assassin still got armor left. Okay.
Flamer. So close.
So close. So close. Okay.
I wish I had edge just to go all in.
I don't wish you had edge.
Well, I guess that is it.
Let's recap here. I've got a legless wasp. I've got a destroyed Valkyrie. My Clint still in one piece, but
he's shot it though. He's got a test.
He's got a test. That commando have 1 pip of structure in withdrawal. My Centurion's in good shape. The assassin probably on the cusp, but so far things looking great for the Commonwealth and their mercenary allies. They've definitely taken some damage, but the Avatar Knight's just unable to connect. So we're going to make some tests here. We're going to start with this Wasp. Now it's an automatic fall. So I just have to roll to avoid damage to the Mech Warrior. And that is +5, I think. I need like a 10. So the Mech Warrior, so he falls, takes damage. Do you want to roll for the damage location? It's going to take 1 point of damage here to the chest. This Wasp, by the way, is completely undamaged. Just blew his freaking leg clean off. So the pilot takes 3 boxes. He's at -2 to everything. That's excruciating. And moving across now to the Clint, who needs to make a morale test. He is, I believe, breaking. And then the Commando, also breaking. So I will expend my final leadership point to grant the Clint amnesty here. So he's going to pass his morale check, will auto rally, but that Commando is fleeing and the Valkyrie is destroyed. Now, Kevin, on your side.
I think the Toro has to test.
The Toro and then the Wolverine is destroyed.
I can't remember if the Toro took enough hits. I think he already had lingering damage.
Yeah,
I don't think he took enough this turn.
I hit him with everything from the Commando, but it was like 6 points of damage.
Wolverine's dead.
Yeah. I do believe I think the Toro has to test because he took some damage from the Valkyrie and he took a substantial amount from the Commando. It was a shotgun, but I think there was some stuff there.
I just don't remember if it was this turn.
I think he's fine anyway.
He's got 5.
Yeah, he's good. All right. So, guys, that is it. That is turn 5 in a nutshell. But once again, Kevin controlling 3 of the 4 critical points in this this season hold or stronghold or whatever we're calling it. This is ugly, guys. This is ugly. Now that Stinger moving across boldly with the Griffin in support.
This Wolfhound needs to test. He should have been in withdrawal.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
He's at 50%.
Okay. Well, you can test it. Did he even hit anything? He hit the Wasp. He took the Wasp's leg off.
Yeah.
This could be big. We're going to have to retcon this whole turn, Kevin.
You could just redo the whole night.
Yeah. I would be okay with that.
7.
He would have failed. But we can say you just spent a leadership point. How's that sound?
Yeah.
You know? So you would have been able to do that anyway. But anyway, guys, yeah, we're wrapping up turn 5. Stay tuned. Turn 6, we'll see. Here we are, the battle grid at Rexburg.
Rexburg. I'm surprised you remembered that.
Downtown Rexburg. Here we are, guys. It's a wonderful place. Great tourist attraction.
It's flyover country, but, you know, it's a humble city.
A humble city until the Lyran filth decided to attack it. and exploit the wonderful economy here. However, they were trapped initially by the Free Worlds League defenders, and then they called in the Redstone Rangers to help with a little rear guard, a little evacuation. And of course, the Redstone Rangers doing their job today. The Atrean Knights just unable to do anything to this hardened mercenary force here.
They've learned a lot. You know, they've been at the losing hand of the Atrean Knights several times. So
it is
Lyrans
true.
Call them in for that innate knowledge, right? They've been spanked one too many times.
It is true. I mean, these are two storied units here that have gone back and forth. Maybe one day they will find themselves on the same side against some clan opponents, but we'll see. But for now, guys, this battle coming to an end. I mean, ultimately what it came down to and why I decided to withdraw, I had 3 functional mechs on the table. The Wasp being legged in one shot, the Commando fleeing, the Clint fleeing. I just could not get the numbers to reclaim the objectives to pull this thing back together. So, big win for Kev, great game, it was a lot of fun. So guys, stick around, we'll talk about all of that in the after action report. Alright guys, there is 7,000 battle value in the books.
Yep.
As they say. A good victory, Kevin. Well played, sir.
Yeah. I'm sorry the dice did not go in your favor, but...
You know, you definitely had a little bit of luck on your side tonight, but at the same time, I think you took some gambles in your force design with those Commando 3A variants, and they paid off.
They hung around to the end.
They paid off. I mean, I thought they were going to disintegrate.
But you didn't shoot them really. I mean, you did, but you didn't.
Couldn't really burn them to the ground. You know.
From my perspective, I think you spent a lot of time on that Wolverine. Not that you shouldn't have, because it's
nasty. Nasty.
If it gets in, but it just kept getting like pinged with one pip from like an LRM, or you kept missing with the AC-10, and so it just survived. It was just sucking up damage.
Right.
And every time you did it, it was like arm leg. I
was just going around the horn. Yeah, exactly. And when I finally did connect at the end, like I was able to get it down. But yeah, 3 AC-10s. I thought like, man, this is going to be good, but it just didn't work out that way. And those LRM-10s, I had 3 or 4 of them in my Lance. They just didn't do well.
Yeah, honestly, I think the LRM-10 is kind of like
it's
lackluster
weird
on its own, and it's so hard to pair it with something as far as groupings that
like an AC-2,
unless you maybe like dual LRM-10s is probably what you commonly see.
Right, but at that point, like an LRM-20 is a much better weapon. Like just the way the damage sort of is set up in this game, the minimum, like the fixed 1 damage is really lackluster. The other thing I was going to say is like, the damage transferring, like we sort of tested that out tonight. I don't think that really had a massive effect. I was trying to keep track in my head. I think maybe there were like 1 or 2 like lost pips in total, maybe 4 actually in total from both sides, which like isn't substantial. And I think that it played well.
I think you'd see it more if we had an imbalance of weight. Like if we had more heavies or any heavies and assaults on the table, then like they'd have probably
like an awesome hitting your Commando 3A.
Like one grouping would be like enough to destroy an arm.
I will tell you, I was very excited when that assassin lobbed that LRM-5 into your Wolverine's cockpit, like on turn 2. I was like, this is my game. This is going to be good. And then it just was like,
of all the opponents out there, the one that had me the most was the assassin, because it beat up that wolfhound in the woods. it landed like an LRM-5, a medium lasers, I think, and then punched them.
Yeah.
And then I returned nothing, and it just whiffed on return.
Yeah, there were some questionable TN calculations. When I edit this, I'm gonna go back and see. I think I hit by pretty decent margins anyway, but I'll go back and see. But I was happy with the assassin's performance in this game because that's a mech that generally sucks.
For what you expect out of an assassin, it's such a
fast moving around.
It's a misleading name.
Well, for classic it is. I mean, I liked, the TMM4 is powerful. Like when you jump with this thing, like it's hard to hit.
Sure. When you're working with, especially when you're working with 4 gunnery, so 4 gunnery, and then the long or extreme range at 4, it's like, going from 8. Even just starting at 8, right? It's just tough. But somehow I've managed. Usually 8's like that spot where you never want to be. It's like the bell curve.
Right, exactly. Kevin and I were talking about the range modifiers, and we were like, oh man, I was like, I miss the DFA range modifiers, but I think we should leave the range modifiers alone and get back to playing with skill 2, skill 3 pilots, and like bump the BB up, because playing with 3s and 4s, you just miss. And of course, you're playing with faster mechs too, so that makes it harder, but you just miss so much.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't miss. I missed a lot.
Yeah, I was very happy with the number of 8s I got.
I mean, it was really good. But overall, I liked the mission. That was really cool. We definitely got to get this, on paper and get it out. I think we'll put together maybe a few more and get another mission pack out. But yeah, it was fun, and it was 8 on 8. I mean, we probably started at like 9 o'clock, right? And
took a while, but we were doing a lot of a lot of tactical movement.
Doing a lot of thinking, talking a little bit about
which I think comes more with the lighter mechs, because we got into range quicker and we were able to do a lot more maneuvering.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so it was, right. I mean, that assassin was like on the edge of a knife the whole time. Like if I jumped in the wrong spot, he was like toast. So just a lot of min-maxing on the movement. But yeah, overall, man, I enjoyed it. It was a good game. It still has that classic feel, right? Like the frustration of like you were saying, hitting arm, leg, and you're like, it doesn't hit the torso. Whereas with Alpha Strike, which again, it's a great game, but I can do the math in my head. I'm like, I need 3 pips to kill this guy. Like statistically, I only need to fire like 5 damage at him,
Right.
And like you can do that math and figure it out. This, it's got that extra layer of abstraction, which is pretty cool, and then not many critical hits this game. We didn't confirm crap.
No, I'm never usually good with confirming the criticals unless there's ammo involved.
Well then,
and I'm in your rear arc, but that's
right,
a different story. Although you reversed it with edge, but I did get that flamer to the face.
That was 2 in a row headshots. Yeah. Insane, guys, I tell you, insane. Those dice are going in the garbage. Never to see the light of day again.
I'll be on your curbside tomorrow morning.
Dumping out the trash can, going through the trash. Oh my God, my wife's like, is that Kevin out there? Oh my God. I found him. Like covered in trash and like pasta
Banana
sauce.
peels.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, well guys, that wraps up this very exciting Destiny battle report. A couple of quick things. Ares games and minis, guys. So many questions I get. Where do you get your minis? Where do you get your books? Where do I get this? Head on over to Ares Games and Minis. Google it. Link is in our description. Whatever you need to do. Fantastic prices, fantastic service. You can get the the new box sets. You can get the Lance packs if they're available. He's got a line on all that stuff. Also, guys, please give this video a like. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what you thought. And if you want to get more involved, you can head on over to Patreon. And we have, multiple tiers for you guys over there. We have an awesome brand new Destiny card builder. That's a desktop app where you can basically pull in files from MegaMech and you can print out cards just like we were using tonight.
Yep.
Kevin also has a web version in development. So, we'll see how that goes. So lots of cool stuff that we're doing over there. So if you want to help out the channel and our mission to keep BattleTech thriving, you can, again, head on over to Patreon. But that's it. Any closing thoughts, Kev?
What more is there to say? I feel great.
I I feel medium. I still have my edge, so I feel okay.
You saved all that edge just for like the walk home.
Exactly, the walk of shame to my bedroom.
You know, one thing I learned, you know, I will observe is I liked spending the edge early, and I felt good about it. I was worried that I would need it at some point later, but it's like
you turn the tide with it a few times.
Although I probably would have been saying something different if I actually like missed one or two, but I think I nailed every edge. I don't think I
think every single one. Yeah. Every single one. I, on the other hand, had a 6 and a 1 down, and I edged the 1, and I rerolled another 1.
True story.
Awful. Well, guys, on that note, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming. Have a good night.